Hello everyone and welcome to Bucks Guinea Pig Talks. It's Q&A. It is Q&A March and we're doing it twice as easy. We've got Myrtle and we've got Mercury. So we've got mother and daughter. We thought we'd do two and we've done some nails as well. So anyway, so joining me is Eleanor. Hello Eleanor.
Hello.
And we've got some questions from our subscribers. Don't forget, if you want any questions answered, any burning issues, you know, how friendly is Myrtle? How much does Mercury eat? Just stick it into the comments and we shall answer them for the April Q&A. So this is currently the 9th of March. We're recording now on the 9th. Well, okay, that's fine. 9th of March, and we will have this up towards the end of the month. So welcome. Thank you very much for your support to our channel. Now let's crack on, Eleanor. What's the first question, please?
First question comes from Navi. The first two questions actually come from Navi. So the first question from Navi is, how do you know when conditions are okay to put your guinea pigs onto the grass?
Well, great question, Navi. Thank you very much for your support to our channel, which is always appreciated. This is not going to work, is it, with these two? We'll see.
Okay. They might settle in a bit.
If they come to you anyway. So we'll be doing a couple of questions, some photos, photos. That's kind of the setup for today. Navi's question, right? We need some sunshine. We need the grass is pretty long at the moment, so we need lots of sunshine, and then that dries the grass, and then we'll then put the guinea pigs out. So at the moment it's kind of warmish, but not really. It's dryish. If we had like 2 guinea pigs, they'd probably go out, but as we've got 14. They probably won't go out, but certainly it's very, very close. So that's the answer. So the answer is we need some dry weather, and we also need it all set up. So we need to get all the cages on the grass and everything ready, because it's not just a question of having two.
Because it's got to be dried through, and it can't be cold and chilly and frosty.
No.
So it's the grass has got to be dried right to the ground, because they're so low to the ground. Otherwise, they might catch a chill.
Yeah, and also we don't want them out too many hours, because otherwise Mercury would eat her weight in grass. Right, there we are.
Do you make plans to get them all back inside quickly if the weather turns? Oh, that's fun, isn't it?
That's from Navi as well. Yes, because basically, if it's we're constantly looking at the weather forecasts, constantly.
Don't you give me your angry chatter, Myrtle.
Otherwise, you'll go in the box.
No angry chattering from you, thank you very much.
For some more. So yeah, so we put them.
Angry chattering.
We check the weather forecast a lot. So we know when the sun will come out, and the rain. That's the key thing. And we cover them up, put some cover onto the big cage. They're 24 square foot. 3 of these cages. They're huge. Lots of little houses inside. So if we think it's going to rain, then we probably wouldn't put the guinea pigs out if it was only going to be out for a couple of hours.
If it's a nice day,
yes,
and we know it might do a little short shower during the day, we just cover the top and they stay out. When you get one of those massive, couple of centimetres of rain pouring down,
yes,
and we get caught out, sometimes it's all hands to deck, out we run, grabbing boxes, children grabbing stuff,
occasionally we've had that.
Wild.
We've had that on a couple of occasions.
Not often, but it's
I think the weather forecasting these days is so good that you can predict very, very close to what's happening. So I mean, generally everything is ready, and it takes me about 10 minutes to put them all out, I guess. And then it probably takes about 15 minutes to put them back, because you've got the cages in the runs, and then it's not so easy to pick them up. But if I need Eleanor, then she'll just come racing out. So it's not too bad. But a lot of it is down to checking the weather forecasts. And I think before we have had them out for like 12 hours before, 13 hours. We did something ridiculous one year. We had them out at 6 in the morning until 9 at night. They were out for 15 hours. Oh. That was a long time ago.
They enjoyed it though, didn't
they? Yeah, it's always good,
Well, thank you for your questions, Navi.
We don't want too much hot sun, otherwise all the grass goes brown, and then they don't like it at all.
And we also have to cover them for shade then. So
which would do that. So there we are. Now we're going to take a little.
No, we're not.
What are you going to do?
I'll tell you when we're taking a break. You've written it on the sheet. We have another question.
Another question. So sorry.
From,
Gosh.
from Marshall Man.
We won't
22.
edit. We won't edit that out.
Oh, you told me when I'm allowed to take breaks.
Yes,
Marshall Man 22
Yes.
says, "Who's your oldest guinea pig and who's your youngest?"
Great question. Now, one of our new subscribers. So the youngest is Hedwig, who is about 4.5 months old. By the time you've watched this, she's about 4.5 months old. She was born in November of 2024. And our oldest is the mum of Myrtle. It is Stardust, and she is 4.5, and she lives with Storm and Moondust at the moment. Don't worry, Mercury, don't panic, there'll be lots of food.
Now we will go to a photo break where we'll put some photos up for you to see. It's no good putting your thumbs up, no one can see you.
Right, carry on.
Okay, bye-bye for now. And we are back from our photo break. Hope you enjoyed our photos of our piggies.
It's just little slideshow things with some photos and with a bit of dreadful music.
Yes, you do pick some rotters.
Well, it's available on YouTube, so it's like, just stick it in. So that's what we do. Right, what is our next question from our fabulous subscribers for the continuation of the March Q&A?
Rodrigo, 2411 or 2411 says, "Who is the most talkative guinea pig you have?"
Ooh, wow.
I'm gonna slightly check. Who's the one that squeaks the most?
Right, well, the one that squeaks the most, the teddies are quite vocal, but the one that surprises me is actually Hedwig. Hedwig is really, really, really squeaky and vocal. She is our youngest, and when you hear them squeak, you can actually work out which one it is, because you can see which one's squeaking, you can hear them, and you can follow the noise to the guinea pig. But sometimes you hear a new squeak, and the squeaks are different. You think, who is that? And sometimes you get that with Storm. You hear a Storm squeak, and a Mercury squeak sometimes is a bit like a rusty squeak. But Hedwig is very excitable squeak. So Hedwig is everything is new to her. So.
But who's the one who's most talkative in the way she communicates by chattering her teeth a lot?
Myrtle.
That's Myrtle. I thought you were going to say
Myrtle loves
that.
a little chatter of the teeth.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's in. So Hedwig, and then she hasn't got on the grass yet, so that's going to be exciting. She's going to be so excited.
We'll have to video that.
She'll be very excited. Yes.
Lovely, thank you, Rodrigo.
Great question.
Fitz Guinea Vision says,
All the way from Canada. Yes.
Oh, lovely. Have any of your piggies randomly decided to stop eating pellets?
No, not that we know of. I think that there's some. They have the same pellets every day, so I think. Because in the olden days, going back many years, when I first had guinea pigs, there was this muesli mix, and they'd have the bits that they wanted. But that's now been
they pick the peas and
the
like
cornflakey thing.
Yes,
yeah.
That's the same as because we had pigs, rabbits when I was little, and they did exactly the same. They ate the bits they wanted and didn't eat the rest.
And also
it doesn't give them a very balanced diet, whereas the pellets do.
And the food bowls were plastic, and they just stamp on the food, and all the stuff would go. So the pellets are very. So they just eat it. But sometimes it's like the water. Sometimes I'll go to the cages and the water's, they've drunk a lot, and other times there's very little. But it's always fresh water every day, regardless of how much they've drunk or how much they haven't
The
drunk.
pellets go down every day, but you couldn't be sure that every single guinea pig was eating them.
No, because they get fruit and veg. And they get
Yes.
and now they're getting loads of grass pulled up.
they all eat grass because as soon as that comes in, they all eat it. They all eat the vegetables because as soon as it comes in, they all come out.
Yeah.
You see them all drinking. But as to who eats the most pellets and if somebody didn't have any for a bit, I'm not sure we'd easily know that. But you weigh them, so you do know they're having a decent amount of nutrition because you keep an eye on that. I think that's a really interesting question. I don't think we know the answer.
I do have a problem. I've run out of grass. I ain't got any grass left.
We can get that with it. You've got one more question and then you can run out and I'll run out and get some in the break.
Say hi to Fitz though.
Hi, thank you for your question, Fitz Guinea Vision.
There we are.
The final question for this section is from Whitehole 13.
Yes.
What is the cleanest, best guinea pig breed for a new guinea pig owner?
Okay, well, first of all, thank you.
I know which one's not the best one.
No, first of all, thank you very much for your question because you're a new subscriber to our channel and that's really appreciated. You can come with me, dear. So, keep it simple. Go for smooth short heads. They're the simplest.
I was going to say the one definitely not to go for is the long head.
Yeah.
When they've got really long hair, they need cleaning, they need washing sometimes or trimming and brushing regularly.
Yeah, you want to go with something simple.
Short head.
Yeah, you can run a brush through these.
Yeah, short. And that's nice to get used to them. I'd say short head, smooth. The teddies as well.
Because you can see Mercury,
the crazy fur.
She can scratch herself quite easily. Teddies are not too bad, but I think
the teddies are super friendly. You see.
Yeah.
So I think I'd pick a teddy. Look, she's like going, "Why do you get a cuddle and I don't?" She just came over to investigate. Well, at least she's got grass.
Yeah. So let's go with the short, smooth head. Yes.
Short, smooth, or a teddy, I would say.
Yeah, and the rosette ones.
Not Dalmatians.
No, the rosette ones are quite interesting as well. But just start with something. I think they're called smooth Americans or something like that. But
smooth American, but pet style. Nothing pure breed because they're more likely to have quirks.
Yeah, just keep it really simple.
Teddies are super friendly and they're short haired as well. They're just short.
You want easy ones to start with.
Teddy or short haired. Yeah.
But these are.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
13.
Thank you.
Right, I'm going to go on a mission and get more grass. We'll see you after these pictures.
Thank you.
Welcome back to part 3, but we seem to have someone missing. What's happened?
Well, Myrtle's in our little box. So she's fine. It's just easier. It makes it look more professional if we were in control of one rather than unable to control 2. So we've got some carrots as well. So we're just going to see how much Mercury can eat. I'm sure she'll be fine. Anyway.
We have 2 questions for this part.
Good stuff.
First one comes from Quiggies. Hello, Quiggies.
Hello, Quiggies. Thank you for your question.
Why did you choose marshmallow as the GBPT's Buck's Guinea Pig Talks
Yeah,
is
well done.
YouTube channel icon. So why marshmallow?
Okay, well, on our Facebook page, we had Mummy the Guinea Pig, who was Marshmallow's mum, because she was the original one. And then on our Instagram page, we had Hercules, who was this one's grandfather. So he was on that. So when we came over to YouTube, we needed an icon, and they do say use your own picture. I thought that'd put people off. And also, because with animals, you've obviously got an animal, then if they go, you've got another one. So we went with Marshmallow, who was like the daughter of Mummy the Guinea Pig. So she was like the most senior guinea pig that we had. So I was like, yeah, let's just do that. So I quite like history, and the idea to have Marshmallow was like, yeah, she was a nice guinea pig.
She was. Should we change it to one of our living guinea pigs? Do you think? That's my addition to Quickies, really.
I don't know. Maybe, I tell you what, if you think that we should use a different guinea pig as the icon, put something in the comments. And then we'll have a read of your opinions, and we'll ignore them. No, we'll have no. Tell me why. Tell me why you think that we maybe should change the icon. Well, should we have another guinea pig? Should we have? Should we rotate it round? I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure, because you only get a very small picture. Sometimes some people think it's great to change. So I don't know. Maybe when we reach a certain figure, maybe we should reach it when we reach 10.
It's also about branding, isn't it?
Pardon?
The idea that people then can recognise the icon when it pops up.
Well,
so
it has
you
to
don't
be
want
me.
to change it too often. No, it shouldn't be you.
No.
Mayra 350 or 350. Thank you for your question. Great February 2025 Q&A with the wonderful Coco. She is gorgeous. Thank you very much.
She is.
She is lovely. I'm not sure our Q&As are great, but we will take the compliment where we can.
Well,
they're certainly fun.
They're real.
Have you ever thought of a name for your group of subscribers or members? Like a name of a fandom? It could be amazing. So like the Swifties for Taylor Swift.
Yeah, the Swifties. And then what else?
So what would we have for the Guinea Pig followers?
Well, you've got Trekkies, haven't you, for Star Trek fans. And what other Star Wars people, what are they called? They're called sort of like... they follow the stormtroopers. They're called something or other. Yeah.
Are you just making that up?
No.
Okay.
Don't forget, I'm trying not to say something wrong, so I have to edit it. So we have given it some thought. Now, we have got some...
It was a dinner table discussion with the family, wasn't it?
We're not going to tell you what we've thought at the moment, but we have got some ideas, and we have given it some thought, because all of this is about future development of our channel, because I am reading branding books and books about growing YouTube strategy. So yeah, I mean it's I think it's a sense of belonging, isn't it, Eleanor? You know, you sort of have this sense of you're something within something. It sort of like elevates you to a degree. You know, the Taylor Swift people, they call themselves Swifties because that then breaks down the barriers. So, I mean, I'm hoping, what I'd really like, I haven't really told anyone, but while we're on the camera, I think it would be great to hire a football stadium and then invite all our subscribers to meet us there. Because these Comic Cons, what about Guinea Con? And people can all meet me. I think that'd be great.
I think when
Are
you
you
do
yawning?
your... Yeah, I was yawning.
Through boredom or tiredness?
No, when my asthma gets bad, often it makes you yawn to try, your body tries to get more oxygen in.
Does it really?
Yes.
But going back to the question.
I think that you sort of already do that with your live streams. Everyone who watches the live stream can all interconnect with each other live.
Yeah,
and
they
have
can.
Conversations.
The live streams are pretty cool, actually, because it's almost like you're setting up a chat room within a chat room.
So what are you going to call them?
Well, we
have got some ideas. Are you going to do a separate video on that? Is that why you're being a bit hesitant about it?
Yeah, I'm a bit hesitant. I think we can call all the miserable ones the Myrtles, and all the cheery ones the Mercuries, and the ones that are noisy we'll call the Hedgewiggers. But no, I think it's certainly something we want to look into because
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think it would be amazing, Mayra.
be
So we
good.
will look into that.
I think as well what we'd like to do is
We've never thought of it before either, so
No.
great
I
question.
mean, I've been piling on loads and loads of short videos over the past, since Christmas actually,
Have
since
you?
27th of December. Thank you for being so observant on our channel, Ella. And we've actually put on...
I see all the videos because I make them. I
We've-
don't need to watch them
No,
again.
it's a short videos. So we're currently putting on like about 500 subscribers a month.
Are we?
No. We are.
How
We are. Not
exciting.
are we? So it's
I'm
really
re-
good.
I think it's the
It's the heat.
Yeah.
We're not used to the heat.
It's the heat, the hay, the guinea pigs, and the grass. I think my asthma's just
And my
going
dazzling
bonkers.
personality. We've also got 8,756, I think, as we record this. We're really, really good. So we're like, is it 8,756? Yeah. So
I
we're
think that's why string a hedge doesn't like the sunlight's just come really bright at an angle for
We're
me.
nearly at 9,000
You
now.
sprayed a head in your arm.
And then we're going to be going to 10,000. Now, 10,000 is
Cutie.
pretty cool. But we are hoping to do some merchandise.
Are we?
You keep doubting me. You keep doubting me. It's not sleep time.
I'm so sorry.
So we're going to be doing
I,
something. No one wants to hear about you. So
I'm
we hope to do.
apologising to viewers if they can just hear me slightly wheezing.
Oh,
in the
there'll only be about
background.
5 people that watch this. We want to do some merchandise because you can link it onto the YouTube channel. So that'd be really, really cool.
So they can say I'm a whatever. Following Buck's Guinea Pig talks.
We might just call them a whatever. I'm a whatever.
No, right.
There we are. Great question. Thank you very much. Watch this space. That's what I will say.
We're going to have some more photos,
We are.
and then we'll come back for the fourth and final section.
We will. So there we are. Thanking you.
And we're back for the fourth and final part of the Guinea Pig talk questions this month in March.
It's the March ones, yes.
Are
Are you going to last throughout this bit, Ellen? Because you are struggling with the coughing and
I need
the...
to take my inhaler. I
Okay.
keep yawning and I keep wheezing, so I am sorry if you're getting a very weird background noise from me.
Well,
But Angela Perkins has our question. When will Pythagoras have a litter?
wow. Angela, lovely question. Thank you very much. As always, you've offered some questions. Thank you very much. Now, so Pythagoras, we're recording this on the 9th of March, and we're in discussions with our friend. She's got a male teddy, Eleanor, soon to appear at her place.
Ooh.
And I've seen Pythagoras' sister, who was the one with the black markings and the California markings. So they're going to both be together. So all being well, they'll be with a male teddy in the next 2 weeks or so. And then
Watch this space.
so watch this space. It'll be very exciting. And we hopefully, so what's that? So that's March, April, May, early June, I think.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And she wants to know, Simon,
Yes.
which was the last guinea pig that you actually named? Because obviously the girls and I often take over the naming. So which one did you actually get to name on your own?
That would have been
And why did you-
1978.
No. And why did you pick the name?
Okay, well, let's think. Oh, I'm going to go with... If I go with the younger ones first of all, well, Moon Dust was one of mine. And I think that...
The daughter of.
I love the way you put this in as a question for our subscribers.
The daughter of.
The daughter of Storm.
The daughter of.
Oh, the daughter of Mercury, who's the daughter of... just have a look at Mercury. Just go down, just turn around.
Oh, she's just. You can see her in the box. She has just totally slumped down. I don't know how well you can see her.
Yeah, you can come back to us. She's only been there a couple of minutes, and we'll finish this off.
Well, she's only in here while we're doing this bit.
Yeah.
But she's sat all comfy, just having a little relax. Oh,
Hello.
and someone's loving the attention. Sorry, I just pressed the wrong button then.
Yeah.
You might have noticed that the guinea pig changed between section 3 and 4. So we have Myrtle back, and she just wants to be getting full attention on her own. Look how good she's behaving when she's just got Simon to herself.
Yeah. Selfishness, isn't it? So, yes, so there's moon dust, and then there would have been stardust, and then with the...
Stardust was yours after Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah, I think probably moon dust was my most recent one, I think. But I don't mind, because the names that come from all directions are pretty good, cool, so we don't mind. So, yeah, so probably...
She just wants a cuddle.
Yes. All right.
Yeah. I just
Quite
wanted
gentle.
some attention.
It's quite gentle. There you go. What else she put? I wonder.
Now, Angela
Yes.
has her copy of
Yes.
March
Oh.
2025 Guinea Pig magazine.
So do we.
So that we've got quite a few, haven't we? It's very exciting. She loves the Bucks Guinea Pig Talk spread and all of the photos of our guinea pigs
Thank
and
you.
the other things we've done. Yeah, and Sandra was so pleased to see her favourite Luna in a photo as well. You've got photos of, I think 9 of our guinea pigs are photoed in there. So
Something
I think you
like
did
that.
really, really well. Well done to everyone, especially superstar Mr. Showbiz Simon. Did you write that on the end? That wasn't from Angela, was it? You wrote that yourself.
Well, you've got
superstar
to.
Mr. Showbiz Simon.
Well, I know
That
I'll
was
get a
so
reaction. I'll get a
embarrassing.
reaction.
Oh,
Yes,
Angela, you
do
was
you want to
probably
know
thinking,
something?
I didn't say that. I didn't add that on the end.
Shall I tell you something in all honesty?
Yes.
Okay. When I submitted Luna's, I was thinking actually Angie's a big fan of Luna. So that one's for you, Angie. Truly, Luna went in there because I knew that you like her. So that went in there. Luna's very, very popular, and I know that she's your favourite. So I submitted quite a lot of photos of our current guinea pigs, and
Beautiful article.
we
really
we
lovely.
are going to be doing a video on that magazine next. But I think we're going to do it outside, aren't we, Eleanor?
Yeah, I need to take my inhaler, don't
You
I?
do.
Right.
So.
And
There we
we'll
are,
say
so-
goodbye. And thank you to Quiggies, Mayra, Angela, Fitz, Whitehole, Marshall Man, Rodrigo, and Navi for your questions. Much appreciated.
Much appreciated. If you've got any questions for April, stick them in the comments, okay? You can be about anything, not medical though. We'll do any questions about our guinea pigs in general, how to keep them, when to keep them, what to do, what not to do. Try us.
Hopefully we'll start having some videos outside so you won't have to see the fact that we're half organised and half a mess in our house.
Yeah, we're a showbiz. Anyway, so thank you very, very much, and don't forget.
Keeping it real.
Hang on, no. We've got a new tagline.
What's that?
And don't forget, who is the people that
What?
supply? Who are the people that supplied the cover star of Guinea Pig magazine? It's us. Right, there we are.
Thank you very
So,
much, everyone.
thank you very,
Have
very
a
much.
super day or
And
evening.
We shall see you soon. Much appreciated. And from Myrtle and from Eleanor.
Bye-bye.